Hello all. The term robotics is neither an unusual word nor an unheard word in the 21st century, for the folks of we who are living in 21st century. It has become something which we have seen, which we have felt right now, especially if you are looking from 2010 at 2%. The term robotics is derived from a Czechoslovakian word robota, which means slave. But right now it's not necessarily, it's something like we cannot live without, and in future it's something which we cannot think without, we cannot live without, like we are having electricity right now. As someone mentioned, as artificial intelligence is the current of the 21st century, the robotics, the hardware platform has become so relevant and so inevitable and unavoidable for the lot of manufacturing plants, and it's progressing in all fields of engineering and all other fields of science and technology, where science and technology and social engineering takes place over coordinates. As a final student, the main project is something to show us a platform, to show our output of what we learned in the form of practical knowledge, or what we can show and express as a result of what we studied for the 4 years. So, due to the passion of the robotics, and also to learn and more keen to about the subject robotics, we chose the project and we did a research on the project called the robotic arm, which we coiled the term as the third arm, because it's something like a third arm. What if we had a third arm? It would be more advantages for us. And a similar way, we try as a prototype, we try to construct a robotic arm which will help us to work. We try to work as third arm for future, to hold some applications and to do some to mimic some activities right now. So talking about more about the project, our motivation was to construct a arm made of right now 3D printed materials, which we can do a lot of functions, which can mimic the human hand, which can exactly mimic the human hand, and also which is as a future scope. As I told you, as a prototype, as a future scope, we can use it for building prosthetic arms, or some. There are a lot of cases in our India itself where people doing some laborious works, physical works with their hands, and it causes a lot of damages and health issues, not just to the hands, for the whole body.